Welcome to a special edition of Gospel Truth with Andrew Wommack. Today, Andrew and Jamie continue their interview with Robert and Elizabeth Muren about their spectacular musical production, The Heart of Christmas.
So from all of us at Radio New York, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lowly exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come thou dayspring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come thou dayspring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come thou King of David, come, and open wide our heavenly home. Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the door to misery. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice,
Okay, so we have already shown a couple of parts of this theatrical production. It's been awesome, but let's go to the one where we're talking about it. It's Joy to the World.
Joy to the World.
We
And
were
they wrote
using
this.
a version of that was copyrighted anyway. It didn't work. So we had our people rewrite it, and we now have this LED screen that is behind us that I saw the cut on this, and it's way out of my comfort zone. It is wild. But anyway, this is a good flavor of this thing. It has all of the traditional music in it, but then it also has a lot of the things that would appeal to young people.
Yes.
And it's really good.
Yes.
So was it Jacob that
Yes.
arranged this
Yes.
version of it?
Jacob is amazing. You have some of the best people with you. I
Well,
tell you, God
we've got
loves
the
you.
Norwegians here.
And
They're
the
the ones
Swedish.
that wrote it. And then we have a Brit that is the one who helps in it, and he sings in a lot of the things. He's Mustafa, the funny part in this whole thing, and he's great. But then Jacob, he's from Sweden.
Yes.
Yeah, Jacob Olofsson, he is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
He's a gift, and he connected with your ministry years back, and they were following you and partnering with you, and really felt God called them to come to Bible school. And that was not in their planning. But anyway, they came, so they went 2 years, 3. The wife, Linda, went a 3rd year. And he's come on staff, and he's producing all of the music that is heard, and it's phenomenal. He's got an amazing heart. He's got skills and gifts. He's been playing in symphonic orchestras all over Scandinavia. So his ability and skills in music is just over the top. And here he's just been able to draw out and paint out all these beautiful different styles. He can produce modern music, classical, everything. So
all of the stuff that's going on the screens behind, is that
That's Ivar. That's Ivar.
And that is their nephew. And I tell you, he is, how old is he now?
22.
But he is one of the most talented guys, voice-wise. He learned all of this stuff on computer, how to edit and do this, just doing work for you, didn't he?
Yes, I said, it's either you or me, and I think you will do a better job, so just do it.
And man, you work him hard.
Well, you working hard.
Well,
we both do. But he's happy. He says every day, thank you. Not every day he says thank you, but he really so many times says thank you because I have found a purpose. He wakes up every morning excited because he loves this. He knows he was born to do this. So that's great.
I tell you, he's just awesome. So anyway, let's play this little bit about Joy to the World. And how did we work into that? It was part of the 60s?
The 80s. This is totally 80s. You will see it right away. And that's the fun with the DVD, that you get all the eras.
Anyway, let's watch this. This is that Joy to the World music from our Heart of Christmas musical.
Amazing. Every time I rap, I do it to praise him. Black, white, Asian, all of creation. Sing unto him the joy of salvation. Joy to the world. Yeah. In his name we find freedom. In his name we find healing. What's that name? Jesus. And I'm gonna tell the world all about him. Who rules the world? He rules the world. Who rules the world? He rules the world. Who rules the world? Jesus. Jesus. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. Hallelujah, sing joy.
So, part of this story is that there is the grandmother, Ruth, but then there is the, I think I just messed that up.
No.
That's
right.
Are you the one that the husband went to war?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
okay.
That's her
You should see
story.
the Heart of
There's
Christmas.
all of these flashbacks. It's hard to
You
keep
can buy
everything.
these DVDs.
He comes to every performance.
I
I
have
also
seen
go to
them.
the rehearsals.
And you've gone
Yeah.
to rehearsals.
But anyway,
But yes,
the
it's
point
her
I was
story.
getting at is there's this conflict because the husband, your husband,
Right, George.
he goes to Vietnam and he has, I guess, what they'd call PTSD today, and he just can't handle it. And so, anyway, the daughter is upset, and there's all of this conflict.
This is your choice, George. Stop, Ruth! This wasn't my choice, no matter what you or your preacher friend said.
And he comes back from Vietnam. In the original stuff, you were using my Vietnam uniform.
Yes.
The new actor, I think, was...
A little smaller.
A little smaller than
Yeah, so my uniform swallowed him up. I think they've given him a pay
And you were
grade.
even a little smaller when you wore the uniform.
You
So
don't have to point that out. But
Many
anyway,
Christmases ago,
anyway, there's this conflict. But finally, he also gets touched by this same story.
Yes.
And he comes back and he gets set free
Yes.
and delivered. And that's part of the
That's
good
right.
thing. So anyway, there in the story, there are these 10 lepers that you read about who went to Jesus to get healed, and they were all healed, but only one returned to give thanks, and that happens to be, is it Ruben?
Reuben, yes.
Reuben is in the story. That's their nephew, Ivar.
Yes.
And this is just a powerful scene
is. Yeah.
about them being healed. And is this the one that you filmed down here on the corner?
Yes, sir.
You need to tell this story, but I tell you, Elizabeth is one of the most creative people I have ever met. So
I'm crazy.
talk about how you filmed, where and how you filmed this little scene.
Well, with the students, we had the costumes, and the story of the fourth wise man brings him to take care of these leopards. So
Lepers.
Lepers.
Not leopards.
She keeps saying leopards. I'm not making fun of her. She speaks 5 languages. I can barely speak English, so you're doing great.
Say it again.
Leper.
Leper without the D.
Without
Yes.
the D.
That's what I do wrong. Okay, so Zargon comes to this colony of lepers without the D, and he takes care of them. And one of the boys he takes care of because his father dies is Ruben. And I think it's 30 years after, when Zargon is an older man, lost all hope on finding the king, then this little boy has become a man. He comes back with 9 others, and they just met Jesus, and they come running in, screaming, and showing how leprosy is a horrible sickness, but they are healed. The wounds are gone, and then Ruben starts telling him, Zargon, I found your king. And so I wanted on stage, I wanted the people to see Ruben tell this story to Zargon, but I wanted to see the story. So I decided, okay, let's film it. So I tried to you have so many good camera guys, and one after the other couldn't, or suddenly they couldn't come. So I ended up with a group of lepers and a lot of ketchup and swords, and then no cameraman. So I just decided, okay, how hard is it? So I had this camera. It was not a great camera, and I remember Ivar. Ivar was like, ma'am, you can't do that. Okay, so who can? We're ready. We have to do it now or never. So if it's now or never, I'm sure I can do it. Okay, and he was he always believes in me, but he was really doubtful that day. And we start, and everyone is doing their thing. There is ketchup everywhere and bandages, and everyone driving is looking at these crazy people. You
went down to this intersection.
Yes.
That's just
Because
from where we are. It's less than half a mile.
And because there is this wall that looks like the
Rock.
walls of a city.
They cut into this bank, and it would have eroded, so they just put up concrete, and they put cracks in it and things
Yes.
like this to try and make it look like rock, and that's where you wound up filming this scene.
The first part. So I was filming. I was so happy. I jumped in a car and opened the door, and that was my dolly, and I was having so much fun until Ivar said, "Ma'am, you still have the lid on." So it wasn't then anyway. But we did it, and I remember we went up some hillsides, and there I was going with my long skirts, and I was just filming. I think I had like 3-4 people like holding me because I was just, I was focused on getting it. And we got it.
And it's
Yes.
powerful.
And it's amazing. So watch this and remember the background story behind this. You will be amazed. But this is where the 10 lepers go and get healed by Jesus. And the 10th one that returned to give thanks is the one who's telling this story to Zargon. So this is kind of a flashback to it.
You must remove yourself. Ruben! Your thoughts are gone! Tell me what happened.
I found your king. He's not like any other man I've ever seen. His humble robes could not disguise his royalty. With just one look into his eyes, I knew that he had to be your king.
Where is he now?
Not far from here. We were outside the city gates, crying for help. We saw a multitude that followed this one man. We tried to get to him, but those who were with him threw stones at us, calling us unclean. But then a woman came to us, full of compassion, full of hope. There was no fear when she approached. Her words reached deep within my soul. I found my king when all my hope was gone. His words restored my soul. I am forever whole. I found my king. His love reached out to me. He spoke and now I'm free. I am forever here. Go find your king. I found your king. In just one moment, all my doubts were swept away. We knew he was the one we've waited for so long. He is the son of David, son of Elion. I call his name. Yeshua, Master, please have mercy upon me. You son of David, do not turn away from me. You are our only hope. Please, Master, set me free. Master, set me free. I found your king when all my hope was gone. His words restored my soul. I am forever whole. I found your king. His love reached out to me. He spoke and now I'm free. I am forever healed. I am healed. I found my king when all my hope was gone. His word footsteps restored my soul. I am forever whole. I found your King. His love reached out to me. He spoke and now I'm free. I am forever healed. Go find your King.
This man from Nazareth, Ruben. What was his name?
Yeshua. His name is Yeshua.
Ruben. Mustafa. Can it be you? This man, Ruben. You think he is the one we searched for so long ago?
Mustafa, Zargon has told me many times about you and the quest to find the King, the Messiah.
And this man, Yeshua, you believe he is the one?
I do not doubt it. Zargon, you have cared for us for so long, given your life to help us. Go, find Yeshua. He is the Messiah, I know it. And he will heal you too.
I will go with you, Father. Together we will find your King. They say he can heal you too. And then we will return home to Mother. I still have one more gift I can give him. I will find my King, will live for him and bring my gift. But what can I give to the King of all the universe? I will find him, for I need to know what made him come into this earth.
Join us again tomorrow as Andrew and Jamie continue their interview with Robert and Elizabeth Muren.
Sometimes a gift.
Once upon a time, many years ago, in the ancient land of Persia,
Can change your life forever.
I'd like to encourage you to get this Heart of Christmas DVD, 2 hours. And what did you say about this?
I said this will become your go-to Christmas show at Christmas with your family. And we always watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Absolutely.
But this is the truth.
That's right.
Today, Andrew's offering you the Heart of Christmas DVD for a gift of $25 or more. Also available is the Servant King book, which includes 4 audio discs that contain the audiobook and songs from the production. This book is available for a gift of $49 or more. Celebrate the heart of Christmas from generation to generation.
Oh, come thou day, spring, come and cheer.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Generation to generation, one family searching for the heart of Christmas.
We want people to experience the true heart of Christmas, and I believe that this book and this DVD will really give the people you give it to the true meaning for this season.
And it's not just a musical that is on a DVD, but the core of the whole story is this book, The Servant King.
You can get both the Heart of Christmas DVD and the Servant King book when you order the Heart of Christmas package. This valuable package would be the perfect Christmas gift to share with your friends and family. Get this package today for just $59. Go to our website at awmi.net or call our helpline Monday through Friday from 4:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Our helpline number is 719-635-1111. To write us, use the address on your screen. We appreciate your generosity and hope to hear from you today. Also, mark your calendars to join us for the upcoming Heart of Christmas live production in Woodland Park, Colorado, December 7th through the 9th.
Hello, this is Andrew Wommack, and I'd like to encourage you to check out our Gospel Truth TV. You are going to be blessed, so check it out. It's 24/7, gospeltruth.tv.